So good day. This is the part 5 of the working strength design discussion. So this is the problem, and again, by the way, this is Engineer Rex again. So for this problem, so determine the cracking moment capacity, and the shape span L in meters that the beam could carry. Use Fs be equal to 138 megapascal and Fc prime be equal to 28 megapascal. Okay, so by the way, before we continue to solve this problem, so for the previous problem, sabi ko merong alternate solution doon sa ganitong problem na. Okay, so i-correct ko lang po yung notation dito. This should be C. B C cube. Tapos NAS D minus C. Okay? Then, sabi ko ito yung procedure. So, computin yung inertia. Then, mas-solve yung FC. Tsaka yung Fs. Okay? So, ito yung alternate solution. So, sinolve ko na dito. Computin lang yung inertia. 300, 162 yung height. Ito yung B. Ito yung C. Tapos, ito yung ating N. Tapos itong buong to ay AS D minus C quantity squared. Tapos ito na yung formula. Apply nyo lang yun para sa concrete. FC is equal to MC over inertia ng ng ating crack section. So mas solve ay 5.52. So same ba dun sa ito? So 5.525 to, yan ay 5.521 megapascal. So nagkaroon lang ng discrepancy dahil syempre sa rounding of values, pero tolerable naman na yan. Then for solving for Fs, so wag kalimutan yung N. So mamumultiply yung 8.04 doon. So by computing that value of Fs, so we will get 72.931. Okay, so dito ay 72.922. Okay na yung 0.01 megapascal na tolerance, no? Kasi maliit na bagay na lang naman yan. So pero kung gusto nyo na saktong-sakto, huwag kayong mag-round off na values. Okay? So napatunayan natin na same yung sagot kapag sa alternate solution. So let's try to solve again this problem. Okay, so for the cracking moment, so modulus of rupture. Okay, dito tayo, solution. Okay, so formula, modulus of rupture is MC over I. So ito, ang moment natin is the cracking moment, YT over inertia cross. Okay, so let us apply this formula. So given ba yung FR? Hindi naman. So apply 0.62. Lambda is 1. Since hindi binigay kung kung hindi sinabi sa problem, automatic ang assumption natin ay normal weight of concrete, and that is 0.62. So lambda, tapos square root of FC prime, but FC prime is 28, is now equal to MCR multiplied by YT. Okay, so the value of YT is the tension. Again, this is the tension side sa taas at compression naman sa baba. Okay, so para malaman natin kung nasaan ang YT, nasaan po ba ang centroid ng ating triangle? Ang centroid ng ating triangle ay nandito sa dito sa bandang baba. So kung dito yan banda sa bandang baba, so without considering the reverse, hindi natin kino-consider yung bakal dito. Okay, kapag dito sa cracking moment problem. So kung hindi natin i-consider yung bakal, ang taas po nito mula dito hanggang doon sa taas ay 2/3 ng 600. So, ang Y compression natin is just equal to 2/3 ng total height, which is 600. So, ang sagot dyan ay magiging 400 millimeters. At yung YT naman natin is 1/3 ng 600. Yan po yung centroid ng ating triangle. So, ang lalabas ay 200 mm. So, pag inad mo, 600 mm yan. So, ang YT value becomes 200 mm. Okay? Then, inertia gross. To solve for the inertia gross, ano yung formula ng inertia ng triangular with respect to the centroid? So, that is 1/36 BH cube. So, B is 300 and H is 600 cube. Okay? So, that is now the inertia of the triangular. So, solving for the value of MCR, we can now compute. So, the answer for this problem is 29.527 kilonewton meter. So, ang magiging sagot kasi dito is naka times 10 raised to 6 siya. So, times 10 raised to 6 pero naka Newton millimeter siya, no? So, 29 million ang magiging sagot pagka in-input nyo sa calcul. So, kung gusto nyo naman na naka-kilo Newton meter na to, yung MCR times nyo na ng 10 raised to 6, automatic magiging 29.527 na yung sagot dyan, no? So, that is now the value of cracking moment. Then, to solve for the moment capacity, so let us apply the transform formula ng ating working strength design, no? So, hindi binigay yung total height nito. So, pag hindi binigay, ina-assume na natin yan na magka-crack yung ating section, no? Hindi given yung distance mula dito hanggang dyan. Sa part ng centroid ng concrete up to the outermost fiber ng tension. So, to solve for the moment capacity, so this is letter A for the cracking moment. And here is the answer. Okay? So, for the moment capacity naman, okay, so hindi na natin pwedeng apply dito yung formula ng transfer na formula para dun sa transform formula dun sa ating section, no? So, hindi na pwede yung transform formula dito na may JKBD squared since hindi na siya rectangular, no? Okay, so kung ito yung ating section, redraw lang natin. Ayan. So, by the way, hindi ko nasulat dito yung yung details ng bakal natin. So, meron siyang 3 pieces na 25 mm diameter. Okay, so this is to compute for the moment capacity. Again, yung ating top is tension. Then sa baba naman po ay compression. So let us draw now the yung ating equivalent ng ating section. So magiging pagka naging crack section siya, no? Assume crack. So this is automatically crack section since hindi nabigay yung ating total height. So this is NAS, hindi siya N-1. So NAS, tapos banda naman dito will be the partial area na mako-cover up ng ating compression part, no? So let's say this is the syempre hindi na 1/3 ng height yung ating area dito, no? So kaya ito na yan. So hindi natin alam yung distance na dito, na andito. So let's say this is the distance, yung ating base ay yung tinuturo ko, no? Hindi natin alam yung distance na to. So let's try to make a variable. So let's say this is distance A and this is distance sabihin natin X, since yan yung nakasanayan natin dito. Pwede rin namang C. Tapos ito 300, tapos ito ay 600. Okay, so how to compute for the moment at the top? So again, apply natin yung formula. Moment at the top, moment sa bottom. So ano mangyayari? Gagawin natin, compute natin yung area ng triangle muna. Moment sa bottom. Or yung ating compression equals sa moment sa top, which is yun naman yung sa ating tension. Okay, so to compute for that, area ng triangle, 1/2 ng A times X over 3. Okay, so area tapos moment, ito yung ating area, ito yung ating moment, X bar. Okay, tapos moment naman sa top is NAS, tapos D minus X. So correction lang, no? Ang D natin ay yung ating 600 dito lang pala dapat. Yan, hanggang dyan lang. So D minus X. Okay, so mapapansin natin dito, meron tayo, dapat maging variable X lang lahat yan mamaya. Kaso meron tayong letter A. So pwede natin gamitan to ng ratio and proportion. Okay. So dapat pala meron tayong height dito. So A, since magbabago yung ating distance, no? Okay, so lagyan na lang natin to ng distance na 60 millimeters. So lagyan na rin natin dun sa given. So dapat assume na ito ay 60 millimeters rin po yung distance from the centroid ng bakal hanggang dun sa outermost fiber. So if that is 60 millimeter, so that is A over X is equal to 300 over 660. Okay, so to solve for the value of A, so that is 511 of X. Okay, so substitute natin yung formula na yan mamaya. Tapos pwede bang compute na rin natin yung NAS dito? What is the value of NAS? So given ba yung N? Hindi given. So pag hindi given yung N, to solve for the value of our N, so 200,000, 4,700 square root of FC prime. FC prime is 28. Okay, so that the value of N is 200,000 over 4,700 square root of 28 is 8.04. Okay? So, ito ay 8.04 multiply by tatlong 25. So, pi over 4, 25 squared. Okay, so, solving for the value of NAS. Okay, the value of NAS is 11,839.877 millimeter squared. Okay? So, hindi pa tayo nag-solve ng value ng centroid. So, again, apply natin tong formula na to. 1/2 of A. But A is 5 over 11 of X multiply by X times X over 3 is equal to NAS is 11,839.877 multiply by D minus X, but D is 600 minus the distance X. Okay, so solving for the value of X, pwede naman natin itong mas-simplify. Ilan yung 5 over over 2 over 11 at saka 3. So 2 times 11 times 3 is 66 yata. So pwede naman gawin nyo na lang tong 5 over 66 ng x cube. Five over 66. Okay. So, solving for the value of x. Or wag na lang nating tanggalin pala. So, equal na lang natin to sa 5 over 66 ng x cube. Ito na lang ang i-shift solve natin. Okay. Okay, so the value of x is 342.631 millimeter. Okay, so na-solve na natin yung ating x distance. And now, let us now compute for the inertia ng neutral axis. So the inertia with respect to the neutral axis. So ito na yung neutral axis niya kasi, no? Ng ating section. So the area is summation of I plus AD squared. Okay? So the inertia with respect to the neutral axis is pwede naman natin gamitin dito BH cube over 36, no? Plus AD squared. So centroidal kasi itong inertia dito. Pero kung alam nyo na yung formula ng centroid ng with respect sa base, pwede namang yun na yung gamitin natin. Okay. So, sige, dalawang solution na lang ang ipakita natin para So, kung I plus AD squared para sa triangle ay BX cube. So, that is AX cube over 36 yon. So, ilan yung A natin? 5 over 11 ng X. So, what is the value of A? So, 5 over 11. Substitute natin yung value ng A. Dito na lang natin isolve. A is 5 over 11 ng X. So, 5 over 11 ng 342.631 is equal to 155.741 millimeters. Okay? So, yan yung A value. So, inertia BH cube over 12. So, ang B natin ay ito, tong A. Ito naman yung height. So, ang B natin is 155.741 multiply by yung height niya is 342.631 cube over Okay, kung yung with respect sa base na formula na yung gagamitin natin, since nandyan naman na siya sa base, BH cube over 12 ang formula niyan. Pero pwede nyo rin gamitin itong I plus AD squared, no? Okay, so recall nyo yung ating formula kapag meron tayong triangle, with respect dito, BH cube over 12. Pag with respect sa centroidal naman niya, BH cube over 36. Okay? So, okay. Plus NAS D minus X. NAS natin is 11,849.877. D minus X is, what is the total depth? 600 minus 342.631 squared. Okay? So, solving for the value of inertia. Okay, so the answer is 1,306.959 times 10 raised to the 6 millimeters to the fourth. Okay? So, or, pwede rin naman ang inertia nyo with respect to neutral axis is, kung I plus AD squared ang gagamitin natin, centroidal to. So, ang formula niyan, BH cube over 36. So, 155.741 over, times 342.631 cube over 36. Plus area. What is the area? 1/2 ng A base na A, tapos yung height niya ay X, 342.631, tapos yung D natin ay since ito yung centroid, so ito yung ating discord. Okay, so ilan yan? So that is X na 342.631 minus yung ating X, medyo mahaba, no? 2/3 ng 1/3 ng X minus 1/3 ng X minus 1/3 of X na 3 D minus X, so that is 1/3. Okay, so 1/2 area to. Okay, so yung ating D, ilan ba tong D na to? 1/3 na siya ng X pala. So 1/3 ng X. Ang X natin ay 342.631. So medyo mahaba, no, pag hindi natin kabisado na ang inertia niya ay BH cube over 12. Itong buong to para lang sa triangle yan. Tapos ipa-plus mo na yung 11. Kagaya copy paste na lang to. 849.877 times 600 minus 342.631. So dapat parehas ang magiging sagot nito, no? Yan, kung gagamitin nyo yung I plus AD squared, ito yung I centroidal, I bar. Tapos A, ito naman yung D. So dahil D squared yan, magiging squared yan, no? AD squared. Okay, so let's try to compute for the inertia. This is the alternate approach ng pag-compute ng inertia. Ayan, so same lang ang answer. 1306.959 times 10 raised to 6 millimeters to the fourth. And so baka nagtataka kasi yung iba sa inyo, minsan ganito yung solution ko, kaya siya maikli, no? With respect sa base kasi ang ginagamit ko. Pero minsan sa mga reference book like Castro, I plus AD squared ang general na solution niya. Ito yun. Pero general formula kasi ito, pag hindi mo talaga alam yung with respect sa base. Bakit ba naging with respect sa base to? Kasi inertia dito ang tinutukoy. Tapos yung ating triangle nandun mismo sa base niya. Kaya siya BH cube over 12. Okay, kaya ito yung formula na gagamitin. Okay. So, kung alam niyo yung formula, mas mabilis. Okay, so na-solve na natin yung inertia with respect to the neutral axis. Then, for now, let us try to solve naman yung kanyang moment capacity. Given yung Fs 138. So, Fs is 138 megapascal. Okay. So, for the concrete, anong formula natin? Fc is equal to mc times yung ating x over inertia with respect to the neutral axis. Okay. Then, yung ating Fs naman, Fs over n, moment ng steel, tapos d minus x over inertia. Okay? So, para malaman natin yung moment capacity, the smaller value between the two of them, the concrete and the steel, will be the governing value. Okay? Fc now is hindi given. So, use 0.45 ng Fc prime. Ang Fc prime po natin ay 21 ba yun? 28. 28. Is equal to mc times x value 342.631 over the inertia. So mag times 10 raised to 6 na tayo dito para automatic nakakilo Newton meter na siya. 1306.959 times 10 raised to 6. So magka-cancel yung times 10 raised to 6. The value of MC will give us 1306.959 times 0.45 times 28 over 342.631. 48.062 kilonewton meter. How about Fs? Fs is 138 for the steel. How about for the steel? So Fs is 138 over yung modular ratio natin 8.04. So d minus x, so 600 minus yung distance ng x na 342.631 all over yung ating inertia na 1306.959 times 10 raised to 6. Okay? Mag-multiply na lang rin tayo ng 10 raised to 6 dito. So, cancel po yan. Then, the value of ms will give us 87.162 kilonewton meter. So the moment capacity that will govern is the smaller between the two. So what is the smaller value between the two? So the governing value is the concrete now. So 48.062 kilonewton meter. Okay. So this is now the answer for the second question. Okay. Okay, for the last question, so ang tanong sa last question is the safe span L, no, that could carry. So the safe span L that could carry, ito ay meron tayong cantilever beam na merong live load raw na 3 kN per meter. Okay. Okay, so to continue for the solution, so let us now compute for the safe span L in meters. So we have here to compute for the maximum moment. So yung maximum moment dyan ay nandito banda sa support ng cantilever beam. Okay, that is the governing maximum moment. Laging nasa cantilever or nasa support ng cantilever beam ang maximum moment ng any loadings. Kahit i-drawing nyo yung kanyang moment diagram, no? Okay, so for the value of Mmax, so kailangan makompute natin yung total moment niyan. Pero ang W natin kasi dito, ang W, ito kasi is W total dapat to. Or yung iba ginagamit nila W naught, no? So let us say that this is weight uniform load total, no? Okay, note lang muna natin na yan ay W total. Note that weight total is just equal to weight ng dead load plus weight ng live load. Okay, so if that is weight total, Mmax is just the same as the moment nitong ating triangular load lang, no? So that is 1/2 ng 3 times, hindi yan 3. 1/2 ng weight total, tapos times L, tapos centroid niyan ay 2/3. So 2/3 po yung distance mula dito, 2/3 of L. Okay, so the value of Mmax will give us, cancel to, so W total L squared over 3. Then yung Mmax natin, substitute natin yung ating moment capacity na nakuha. So that is 48.062. Weight total L squared over 3. Okay? So ang weight total natin ay kailangan nating ma-compute yun sa dead load. So para ma-compute yun sa dead load, so that is just simply gamma ng concrete times the area ng cross section. Okay, so the area of the unit weight of the concrete 23.54 kilonewton per cubic meter, tapos multiply by the area of the triangular section, 1/2 ng 300 by 660. Okay, pero divide natin ito sa 1,000 squared para maging meter squared na siya. So 1 meter is equivalent to 1 meter squared is 1,000 per square millimeter to kasi ang magiging unit nito millimeter times millimeter, kaya magiging millimeter squared. So magka-cancel, ang magiging unit ay millimeter squared. So magka-cancel yung meter squared, may matitirang isang meter sa baba. So ang magiging unit ay kilonewton per meter. 23.54 compute na natin times 0.5 times 300 times 600 over 1,000 squared. So the value of that is 22.1186 kilonewton per meter. Okay? So substitute na natin 48.062 is equal to weight ng total is dead load plus live load. Dead load is 2.1186 plus yung sa ating Okay. Kulang tayo sa space. Dito na lang sa baba. So applying this formula. So 48.062 is equal to weight ng dead load plus weight ng live load over multiply by L squared. So naka meters na yan, over 3. Okay. So ang unit ng nasa left ay kilonewton meter. Ang unit ng ating uniform load ay kilonewton per meter na tapos multiply mo sa meter squared. So consistent po yung ating unit na kilonewton meter. So ibig sabihin yung length na mako-compute natin dito na span L is the length in meters. So 48.062, so compute na natin times 3 over 3 plus 2.1186, then square root of the answer, so that is 5.307 meters. Okay, so this is now the answer for the third question. So that is 5.307 meters. So here's now the solution for this problem. So that's all for today's discussion, and I hope you learn from this discussion again. This is Engineer Rex, and thank you for watching. So see you for the next video tutorial.